The man in the middle was arrested and charged with first-degree murder after he repeatedly threw his 2-year-old stepson into a swimming pool to try to teach him how to swim and let him drown. This is the mother, 24-year-old Anastasia Atkins, and this is the stepdad, 29-year-old Dakota Sean Hayes, and they're from Van Buren, Arkansas. On June 14, 2024, the family went over to Dakota's aunt's house to go swimming for the day. After swimming all day and having dinner, everybody else started getting ready for bed, but for some reason, Dakota decided to take 2-year-old Daxton back out to the pool and continue his swimming lesson. About 45 minutes later, he went inside the house to tell the mother, Anastasia, that something was wrong. She told investigators that when he was pulled out of the pool, he was freezing, and that his arms were straight out in front of him and locked into place, and that his eyes were stuck. She also said that his breathing and heart had stopped, so she began doing chest compressions and said he choked up a bunch of water. He spent the next few days on life support, but he died on June 17th. The Arkansas Crime Lab did an autopsy, of course, and listed his cause of death as being hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy due to prolonged lack of oxygen to his brain. And they also noticed that he had numerous abrasions, contusions, scars, and cuts on his face and his body. When investigators questioned him about those injuries, he said that he would never harm a child and that the 2-year-old had fallen off a counter the day before. And when they asked about his swimming lessons, he told them the 3 kids would hang onto him on the chest and he would grab their noses and sink to the bottom with them, sit there, and go back up to the surface. And they both maintained that the injuries were accidental and that his symptoms were likely related to the day's swimming. But the mother allegedly voiced concern to the deputies, claiming that he had been aggressive with the boy in the past. As they continued to investigate, they learned how Daxton got those injuries, and they also found out that the other 2 kids had been abused by him. And the mother was well aware and didn't do anything to stop it. The 4-year-old boy told detectives that he also almost drowned after Dakota threw him in the pool, and that both his mother and stepfather would repeatedly hit him and Daxton with a stick in the head, knees, and feet. And check out what the 6-year-old told them. She said that Hayes pushed the 2-year-old under that water and that he did not want to swim, but Dakota would throw him into the pool. She said Hayes threw the 2-year-old into the pool repeatedly and that she would have to go retrieve him from the bottom. These kids are 2, 4, and 6, and he would literally just take them to the bottom of the pool and leave them there. They were both arrested on January 13th. He's being charged with first-degree murder and endangering the welfare of a minor and is being held on a $1 million bond. She's also being charged with first-degree murder as well as permitting the abuse of a minor, and she's being held on a $750,000 bond. Now, there is a GoFundMe set up if you're able to donate. And look what they put. There had apparently been multiple reports of abuse and neglect, but as we so often see, the system totally failed this child.